All right, so you done seen those ads that say make millions or hundreds of thousands being a clipper a month. And I'm here to tell you that while it's not capped, it's over exaggerated. The only way you can guaranteed make that kind of money as a clipper is you got to go team up with Kawhi Leonard. But that's neither here nor there. Now, as you might know, bro, streaming is all the talk. It's the wave right now. You got Kai Cenat, you got Speed, you got Aiden Ross, people like that are appearing to make a lot of money. And therefore, streaming and everything associated with the streaming world is kind of associated with a lot of money. So here lately, I've been seeing these ads that say like, hey, become a clipper, become a clipper. They get paid thousands. And you even see people showing thousands of dollars in profit. Who's paying you to do the clipping? I've even seen Aiden Ross's commercial where he's kind of inviting you to be a clipper. And so at first I thought, okay, these streamers are hiring people, and because they're making millions, they're making a lot of money, they have the capital to hire people to clip their content and pay them pretty handsomely, right? So that's what I thought the deal was at first. And if that's the deal, then that sounds like a win. However, then I learned that's not exactly how it works. So first, let me tell you about clipping. What clipping is pretty much watching long form content, in this case, their streams or whatnot, and then making shorts, making clips out of the most memorable moments, the most viral moments of these said streams. Because they don't pay you, who actually pays you? The people that are posting these screenshots saying they're making money clipping, they're making money, even affiliate things, stuff like that. But they're making this money based off of how many views they're able to accumulate. I remember me when I stopped and thought about that, I'm like, oh man, that should be easy because, you know, I don't have to create the content myself. I just have to clip it down, right? Kai Cenat, all these people get views. But see, what's happening is in situations like that, everybody's clipping Speed. Everybody's clipping Aiden Ross. Now you're in a situation where you're competing in a very saturated subcategory of a subcategory of a subcategory, right? Can you make money clipping? Yes. Is it as easy as they say? No. But I'm going to tell you how I'm going to do it and how maybe you should do it if you're interested, okay? So first, what you have to do is maybe find a streamer in the mid-tier. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a streamer on the rise, because once again, the big time streamers, the big time people, they already have several people clipping them. Also, it's not as easy as just downloading the long form video and then just clipping it into parts, resizing it into mobile or whatever, and then doing it like that. You have to add flavor to it, right? So you have to make it entertaining, right? Those are the successful clippers that I'm seeing. So next I'm gonna tell you how to do it, right? But before I do that, I'm gonna tell you how to get paid and how it all works, right? So YouTube probably isn't the best place for it, simply because from what I understand, the shorts feed doesn't pay well. But I'm hearing that Instagram, TikTok, Facebook are starting to pay well. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna play ads on your video, and let's say you get $5 per 1,000 views. It's similar to how YouTube works. You get X amount of dollars per 1,000 views. That's how most platforms pay. If you get 100,000 views at $5 per 1,000 views, that's $500. If you get 50,000 views, that's $250. If you get 1,000 views, that's $5, right? So the reason why the good clippers do make a lot of money is because for a short form video, $500 is really good, right? Because you can crank those out. So if you could get 2 or 3 of those a day, then yeah, like you are making some good money. And some people, once again, are doing that. Also, where they're making money is sponsorships, right? So they are, other brands, other people even are coming to them and say, hey, you've got a lot of traction on this Aiden Ross live clips page. Let me pay you to promote whatever I have on that page, right? So those are the 2 ways that you make money. Another way that if they're not doing, they should be doing is if you can somehow get a product that's even remotely related to the creator that you're clipping, then you could do affiliate marketing. 2, you can use affiliate links just to add another form of income. So that's the realistic ways I see making money. Now, let's talk about how I'm going to do it. I would call myself an experienced video editor. So I'm going to use professional tools like After Effects, Premiere Pro. However, a lot of the main clippers and a lot of people, a lot of teenagers don't have that experience and they're using CapCut. So all you do, you download the video, right? You could go anywhere. Let's say this is a Kick stream. You can go type in Kick stream downloader, right? They're going to ask you for the link. You're going to download it. Then you're going to take it into an app like CapCut, cut it down, add your effects, and do it like that. If you are an experienced clipper, or even if you're not, if you have the wherewithal to learn, like to watch YouTube videos, and even with CapCut with limited ability, man, I know somebody who became, I know this is a little unrelated, but I know somebody who became one of the top mixtape designers. And while we're on our laptops and our computers on Photoshop, he's doing it off of a phone because he took the time to learn. So I've seen it with my own two eyes. Where there's a will, there's a way. I said that to say you can get good at this. And why you need to get good at this is that'll allow you to move into a streamer who it might be saturated, but you can make better videos than your competition. So that's what all of this is all about. Whether it's better in the forms of, it doesn't always mean fancy bells and whistles. It could also mean it's better. It's more valuable info. So use me as an example, right? My competition is everybody who's teaching you how to make money on YouTube, right? Now, they could have the fancy bells and whistles, super retention-based editing. However, if my info is more valuable, then that's me having a leg up on my competition. Now, realistically, it's not like that, so that's not what I'm saying. I'm just using that as an example. So that's a way that you can move in a saturated niche, is just by being better than everybody. And that's worked for a lot of people. Now, let's talk about my final synopsis. Here's the thing. Everybody's talking clipper now. So if people are selling courses now, that means 6 months ago, a year ago is when we really should have started, right? Because what I've learned overall in just content and really life, bro, when it comes to money making stuff, is you want to get there. If you want it to be an easy, or not even easy, let's take the word easy out of our dictionary. If you want it to be a smooth, like a lick, like for y'all who don't know slang, a lick is just like something sweet, like, okay, boom, like a come up. If you want it to be a smooth come up, then you have to get there before everyone knows it. And the problem with that is that, okay, everybody's now constantly thinking like, okay, how to do the next thing, but without any market research, which means without any proof that it works, you're really just shooting. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily shooting in the dark, but you just shooting. So that doesn't mean you're going to make the shot, is what I'm saying. So that's pretty much what it comes down to, is like the wave of clippers who were clipping last year are who's selling the courses now. And it's probably because clipping revenue has gone down. I know I've even heard that some platforms are starting to demonetize it or not pay as much for it. But those guys in the beginning, that first wave of clippers probably did make millions, probably did make hundreds of thousands, because they were smart enough to realize, okay, I can take these people's content, remix it, upload it. They already have fans. It's going to get views. I'm going to get ad revenue, and voila. So let me know what y'all think in the comments, if y'all are willing to do a clipping journey, or if y'all want to see me, if y'all like, hey, Rico, bro, do a clipping journey, document it, make a real video, not these just talking headshot videos that you trying to return doing. Make a real video doing that. I'll do it. So like always, man, Rico gang, I love y'all. Let's get it.